Welcome to week 1 of June, exercise of the week. We are going to work on all different variations of various exercises that I teach in class throughout June. The first one is going to be a shoulder bridge. I teach lots of variations of this. Today's example is just one of them. And it's all about working into the lower body with a little bit of arm and shoulder work to add extra challenge. So let's come on to our mats. This is all about mobility for the spine, but also it works on balance and stability when you're at the top of the move. So that's what we kind of want to challenge a little bit. So if you start with your arms down at the side of the body, feet and knees are hip distance apart, the knees are bent obviously, and you start your exercise in this regular spine position. So a shoulder bridge starts with a little imprint of the spine. So you do, you've got your navel hugging in towards your spine, you do that little pelvic tilt, it imprints your lower back into the mat, you feel the core is engaged. Then you start to peel the spine up, one vertebra at a time. Now it's really important when you're doing a bridge not to feel like you're pushing backwards. So you want to feel your knees reaching over your toes. So as you lift, you're lifting through your hips, okay? You will take a breath in at the top. Then as you breathe out, you will start to roll the spine back and down, from the top down. You feel the vertebrae coming into the mat, rolling it down, working through. And when you first do this exercise, the spine can feel a little bit sticky. When you come down, you move back into your regular spine position. And then you're repeating it. So you're taking a breath in, you breathe out, you roll into the mat, do that pelvic tilt, that imprint. We used to teach it where you felt like you were on sand, lying on sand, and you were peeling your spine up like you were picking up a string of pearls. That used to be one of the images I used a lot in my early days of teaching. Breathing out to lift that spine. You don't want to feel like you're pushing your stomach up. And you certainly don't want to be pushing up through the rib cage, not with a Pilates bridge. You want to feel a little bit of heaviness on your chest and ribs, so they stay down. It's all coming from the lower end, that lift. Then you'll take a breath in at the top, and you'll breathe out, and you're rolling the spine down. So as you're dropping your string of pearls back down into the mat, you're going right back into the imprint in the sand of your spine. That's the image you want. And yes, your spine might feel a little bit sticky, might feel like it's coming up like a solid piece in some parts, but this exercise is aimed at getting those bits moving. Now we can add all sorts of things. So that was your foundation bridge. So we can add all sorts of things to challenge that. And the one I'm going to show you today is mostly using the arms, but also using our feet. So we're going to roll the spine up, feeling that lift through the spine. When you're in position, you can feel your glutes working, front of thighs working, core is engaged. Then you will bring your arms to ceiling, open those arms wide, lift those arms to ceiling, let them come back down, and then roll the spine down. So it's not complicated. You're just holding your bridge for a little bit longer. So it's adding a little bit of stamina work into those muscles while you're mobilizing your upper body, while you're mobilizing your shoulders. So then we can add other things to that, put an extra little bit of challenge in. This is what you can work with. So peeling the spine up, feeling the glutes engaged, front of thighs working, core engaged. This time I'm going to ask you to lift your heels. Keep the heels raised and then do the armography. Lift the arms to ceiling, open them wide, lift them to ceiling, pull them back down, plant your heels back down, and then roll the spine back down into the mat. Now, that lifting of the heels is going to make your calf muscles start to scream at you. Your gastrocnemius is going to scream at you. Maybe a little bit in your hamstrings too. So let's have an alternative to that. Let's do the bridge, roll into the mat, peel the spine up, keep the shoulders down, keep the rib cage down, the chest down. This time, lift your toes so you're just on the heels of the feet. Now this is going to work, make your thighs work more, front of thighs, quads work more, glutes work maybe. Lift those arms, open those arms apart, bring the arms back together, lower them down, plant your feet down, and then roll the spine down. So it's a nice little play of the foot position. You may find one is more preferable than the other, so mix and match them in your own personal practice. But a great little exercise, just showing you different things that I teach in my classes to give more variety, to challenge the body in different ways so that you're fully benefiting from your Pilates class. So have a great week, folks. Remember to keep away from pain. You want to challenge, but you don't want to cross that line into pain. Work appropriately for your body. And if you do have any questions, just send them across to me and I will answer them. So thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.